What is up, Ludi Bros Army? It's your boy Big Bro Lamar Ludi, and I'm sitting down to bring you guys a little bit more from my interview with Mario Cardona, who recently piloted Cell to a top 16 finish on the Core TCG Online Regional. So I wanted to go ahead and bring you guys. I cut this from the first video where we went over the deck profile, but I thought it was good information. He talks about his matchups round by round that he faced during the tournament. So I just wanted to bring this to you guys. It's an example of what you can do if you're piloting a rogue deck, getting in those reps, and then coming and getting a good finish at a big tournament. So go ahead, sit back, and enjoy this back and forth. Yeah, what were your Mario matchups like?
Okay, cool. I wrote it down. So I'll tell you what I face, and then you can interrupt me and ask me how that was like.
Okay.
So I played against Red Vegito set 2.
Okay, how was that right off the bat?
Believe it or not, that is just the absolute worst matchup.
Well, I would figure that because it's got a lot of big bodies. They have protection with barrier.
Yeah.
Triple striking 30Ks.
So it's big bodies, high stats, and barrier. I think it's the barrier that really does it for me. And and they just hit really hard, and they just draw so much. So when I played against my Vegito opponent, which was my first round, I'm like, dang yeah, I need to win the dice roll. Nope, lost. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to turn one awaken. I did not see my making absorption to do that. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to play this on curve, and hopefully I can hurt them. Okay, so what happened was we went at each other. We're going pretty back and forth. I was killing cards when I could, and my main thing was I had to stop him from getting into his SCR. And if people and I think I stalled it the right way, but it just wasn't enough because Vegito, he's able to bounce cards ignoring barrier back to the hand. And me, since I successor, I need certain cards in there. So it's just like he attacked, he bounced, he killed things, and it's just like I need to establish a board. But yeah, I try to do something very cheeky. So if you don't know the power Patara, it gets reduced by 3 if you have 6 cards in rest mode.
Right.
So when I felt like he was gonna use it, I just played out a board. I even played a 1-drop, and I just attacked with it. I didn't care if the attack went through, but I counted 7 cards in rest mode.
Oh, good.
Because it gets reduced by 3, they can't just play the 1-drop and then use the leader skill.
Right, because it's no longer an 8-drop.
Yeah, so just food for thought if you guys play against Vegito, that's something you can do to avoid that. Because otherwise, I would have just passed the turn with 2 or 3 open energy, and then I can contest any attack he does to me. But with that, just resting all my energy, drawing 4 cards, yeah, no. So he was able to kill my board, and then play the Vegito, and I was able to negate it with my giving into Despair Cell, and he was able to get Omega Shenron from pay 2 energy that he had left, attacked my leader. I had no idea you could do this, but he did his activate battle. He had V energy. He negged his 8-drop Shenron by 3k, and then his skill proc where it buffed itself by 5k, and then he negged something else by 30k. I'm like, oh, I was not expecting that. So I comboed to 35. He hit me for 35, and he won by 5k combo. And it's funny because I remember early in that game I whiffed on one of my 1-drop cells. So I'm like, 5k.
It was that 5k.
If I needed that, he had like 6 cards in hand, but I had a full Z deck, and I was gonna charge into like my 5th or 6th energy, and like I think I could have, depending if he had any answers or floodgates, I think I could have. But No, he played extremely well. He beat me. That was just a bad matchup for me.
Okay.
Okay. Then I played against three Gohans, Green Team Gohans.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but this deck just has like natural answers to it. Like I beat them all.
That's
I
really
don't
good.
I don't know what to tell you. It's just you need to sequence properly. Like I said, they get all their draw value early. They play out their board, and then like so about to explode. I just wipe their board, reset it into my favor. I don't care what their life is at. It's just like I have at that point, I have a bigger hand than they do, and I
Mm-hmm.
actually have a board. So I'm just like I'll attack, draw, kill, whatever, and then the best move to do every turn is to play the father son, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just like okay, play father son. I'm at 2 lives, so you can't crit me. So like the main thing I have to do with that is the only attack I can't deal with is a leader, so I just always have to have one of these at hand. I do that, and then I negate the leader, and then I let them come at me with father son. And if they over combo, I just get rid of the keyword skill, and I'll
Mm-hmm.
only take 1 damage. So
So there was
they
what? It was 7 total rounds, right?
8 actually.
8. And 3 of those rounds were Green Gohan.
Yeah, so it's like
Almost
I
half.
I put them in a catch 22. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like if
Mm-hmm.
they over combo with a father son, I just get rid of the keyword skill, take the life. Like okay, you wasted your hand. Now I'm gonna hit you hard.
Right.
If they don't combo, I still draw a card. Combo one of the one drops from my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I pay one. I eat a Earthling token, and then I just play a 3 drop from my deck. So it's like I didn't lose anything
Okay.
because I'm playing that. This card literally gave me return value by playing it on board. So okay, and then after that, it's just leader attack. The card no longer has barrier. I KO it, and then whatever if they don't floodgate me, whatever attack sticks. If not, they just have to and it's just reset the process, negate their leader, and like by that time their hand is dwindling more than
Mm-hmm.
mine. So
Very,
so
very thematic then for the matchup too.
yeah, like I don't know what to tell you. It's just like this deck has a lot of answers for Green Gohan. Of like,
Okay.
I'm not gonna say it was easy. Like that's disrespectful to my opponents. It's just I just knew the matchup very well.
Right.
Whereas like, I know my sequencing. If they haven't played this deck or know about it, it just becomes formulaic almost. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like I knew what to expect. They didn't. I knew how to play against it. Their deck, they didn't know how to play against mine, and it's
Right.
just
You're able to
became by then.
catch them off guard.
Yeah, then it just became by the numbers at that
Mm-hmm.
point. So I did 3 of those. I played against Yellow Brawly BR.
Mm-hmm.
So that guy was my second to last matchup. I did not expect to see a Yellow Brawly BR.
Mm-hmm.
The guy I played, that guy was so chill, very upbeat. like, like I saw his leader, I'm like, holy shit, you're playing that? He saw my leader and he gave me the same energy back, and I'm like we're just praising each other. Like we did not expect to come this far and to see these leaders, and like
Right.
that guy was very good. He was very good. He was probably my funniest matchup too. So
Mm-hmm.
there's that. I can't pronounce his name. I think it's Biari. I don't want to
Okay.
mispronounce his name, but it was really good. It was back and forth. I got to like 6 energy,
Mm-hmm.
and
One game.
he played Goku Total Annihilation.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys don't know, it's a 3 cost
Yeah, it's gonna raise the
GP.
price on all the extra cards.
Yeah, so it's just like all my self Kamehameha are like a 2 cost, and
2
like that
costs now.
that hurts. So
Yeah.
So what happened is it wasn't until I think our sixth turn, his seventh, he he goes in and he starts attacking my leader, and then I go into ready to explode. He leaves me at one,
Mm-hmm.
and I have like four energy up. I'm like, okay, what's he gonna do? And then out of nowhere, he's like, I see him. He plays, "You are number one." I'm like, what? I was not. I was expecting Gohan Piccolo CR. They're like, "You are number one." I'm like, I might be kind of screwed. So he
Plays out the Goku.
he played out the Goku, the universe at stake,
Mm-hmm.
and then he attacks and he rushes my other energy, so I have two up. And then there's a ruling since this is a permanent,
Uh-huh.
so I would lose a one life, I would gain two, and then and then since it's triple strike dual attack, the other two, the other two life would check, so it would
Mm-hmm.
go. I would take I'll take one life, add
Mm-hmm.
it to hand. I would get two life, and then the triple. I would do out all my skills, but because of the triple strike already went through, I would honestly have just lost the game.
Ah.
So what happened is like he comboed to like 90k or something kind of ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I had two energy open, and like okay, for two energy, sell full power Kamehameha.
Mm-hmm.
I had to pay one. Like I really needed to get Annihilation off the board, so I had to pay the extra one. And remember, this works only when I'm a Z leader. This is a Z leader.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that. I removed the triple strike. I took one damage, and then I recovered two, and then I go into my final form, and
Mm.
then like he has dual attack. He attacked one more, but he just cleared my board. And then because he had Ginger Town, I didn't even take this to account. But Universe at Stake can only untap itself when everything on his battle area is rested.
That
The
was arrested
save
in his
act,
battle area.
yeah. So he
Mm-hmm.
only had, so he couldn't make the third attack.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. So this came in handy. But yeah, it was just like he dumped. I skill drain. Well, not technically. Well, I got rid of the triple strike,
Mm.
and then I went down, and then after that, I was he wasted his whole hand, so it's just like I took him out the following turn.
Okay.
So he kind of got baited into that. So there was that. I played a Cumber.
Mm-hmm.
That guy drew a lot, a
Mm-hmm.
lot. Um, I was trying to find this guy to kill his barrier foo.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it, so I just press control the board what I can, and like I think I mentioned earlier, I went into this guy, got rid of three super combos. I
Mm-hmm.
played this, and then I just weathered him down, and eventually he couldn't handle the pressure.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, so that happened. And then I played against Trunks Jita, which was my second loss.
Okay.
And then I know the matchup really well. I felt like in the driver's seat, but I messed up pretty bad. But I can tell you how the game ended.
Well, this was your last game. Was this your last game of the night?
No, it was I think it was my fifth round.
Okay.
Oh, where is it? Where is he? So he was like at three life. I was floodgated, and he had like four cards in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I get out Cell Unspeakable Abomination.
Mm-hmm.
I get rid of a Gohan that free plays itself and draws, and like I think a super combo and a time magic. I'm like, cool. He can't out this.
Mm-hmm.
his Gohan, literally the one that he plays for free and draws,
Uh-huh.
literally got him Frieza's reinforcement. So I attacked, he took a life, he got a blocker out. I'm like, are you serious? Like, yeah, I top decked it. I'm like, are you serious? Like the odds of that. Like this is not to downplay it. Like the guy was skillful. So like it's just like my frustration has nothing to do with his skill, but it's just like
Right.
the odds of
Mhm.
that happening. Like I had him under check and checkmate. It was like, oh, he top decked like the one of two cards that could just completely make this null, and then because I
Mhm.
was floodgated, I could, and he also locked my leader with the battle card Goku. So
Oh, the
like,
Goku. Hmm.
yeah, so it's just like I couldn't do as much as I
Had hoped.
liked, and then what can I say? Heart of the cards are with that guy. He was
Yeah.
meant to win, and he won it.
All
But,
right.
but yeah, those were my matchups. Oh,
Okay.
and a set one Frieza.
Okay.
Yeah, him. I just played it straight up. I have a side deck. I honestly didn't need to use my side deck. I think that was honestly kind of a relief for me when I put the
Hmm.
deck list, where it's like, you know what, I don't have many sideboard options. I don't have to think of 21 ideas to like what
Right.
should go in there. So it just made it easier. Geez, I thought I had the side deck on me. Give me a moment. Wow. I guess I don't have my.
Well, you did. You said you didn't really go into it.
I only side decked once, and it was against this the Frieza,
Uh-huh.
and it was the Vital Teamwork 18 and Goku from I think 2 sets ago. Which if I have a Z Green Z battle, I can play it for two,
Okay.
and then if they, when it attacks, your opponent removes a unison specified three or less. If they don't, they discard a card. So I was just gonna use that to eat through um eat through the unisons, because that's how Frieza plays. It's
Hmm.
just unison based. So I was gonna do that, and then Pursuit of Despair. He did use Gohan attack unison, and then when he did, my leader itself just blew up his board, and
Mm.
after that it was just I had more hand, and I'm just doing subtle hand destruction. But that deck's recovery on the board and hand is
And
still
say that
kind
deck
of
draws a lot.
ridiculous.
Yeah, that deck still
Yeah,
draws a lot. Mm.
that is it. And thank you for having me and letting me share.
Yeah, man, no problem at all. All right, well, thank you guys for tuning into this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this in-depth look at Cell. And once again, congratulations to you, Mario, on your top 16 finish at the online regional.
Thank you.
All right, well, thank you guys for tuning in this video, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you for watching the video.